Okay, moving on to the next problem. Given the functions, find their values. So there's a couple ways you can do this. You can just add the functions together first, or you can input the number and then just add what you get. Don't forget, this is not f plus g times 2. This is f plus g of 2. So 2 is what you're inputting into this. So if I just put 2 in for here, I would get 2 squared minus 2 times 2 plus 1. If I put 2 in over here, it would be 7 minus 5 times 2. So that will give me 4 minus 4 plus 1 would just be 1. And then 7 minus 10 would be negative 3. So if I take 1, which is f, and add it to negative 3, I would get negative 2. That's my answer. And if I actually added both those functions together, I would also get negative 2. Same thing for the next one. Negative 1 squared minus 2 times negative 1 plus 1, and then 7 minus negative 1. So we get 1 plus 2 plus 1. So 3, that's 4. And then 7 plus 5 is 12. Okay, so now that I have 12 and 4, it's going to be f minus g. So my f is 4, minus my g, which is 12, and my answer will be negative 8. So then I'm going to leave these next two blank, and you guys can go and try them out and fill them in. So moving on, it looks like Mrs. Small went back and took out some of the other problems, took out number 15 already, which I told you guys you didn't have to do. So now we're skipping down to the translation of a function. So the parent function here would just be, again, this is an absolute value function, so the parent function would just be f of x equals the absolute value of x. The vertical translation, again, is with outside, so that up to. The vertical stretch would be with it being multiplied by, so that would be stretched by a factor of 3. The reflection across the x-axis would just be, again, if there was a negative or not, and this one is yes, there is a negative. And the horizontal translation, again, is what's inside here, and it's the opposite because, again, we're solving when it equals 0. So my horizontal translation would be 5 to the right. Okay, moving on. So the biggest thing here is like understanding the wording of this and how it's written. First, I would just graph that. It would start there. Again, if you want to put in some numbers so you're more exact, if I input 1, I'm going to get 1. If I input 4, right, square root of 4 is 2. And that's it for now. So I'm going to just draw it like this. It will look about that. Now all this is saying is take the f and put the square root in there. So once we do that, we're kind of right back to where we started with the problem before and reading the translation. So this one is going to be translated 5 units down and 3 units to the left. So if I go 5 down and 3 to the left, I'm going to start it right there. And now, stretch by 2, so I'm just going to get multiplied by 2. So instead of going here and up 1, it's going to go over 1 and up 2. And then instead of over 4 up 2, it's going to be over 4 up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And then look something like that. So again, the important part there is just again knowing the translation and all the pieces. Moving up, down, left, right, and the vertical stretch. Last one I'll do on this set of videos. I've had a lot of questions on this in class. It's actually just not worded very well. It's actually very simple and very straightforward once you understand what's asking you. So define the revenue function as a function of number of Ziploc bags sold. So for a Ziploc bag, I sell it for $1 per Ziploc bag. So it's just asking your revenue. How much are you making if that's what you do? So the revenue, or some value of X I don't know yet, is going to be 1, because I'm selling for $1 a bag, times X. That's it. The next one asks you for the fixed cost. It says here their only cost of ingredients, which this year was this amount. So that's it. So cost, again, it's just saying do it as a function of X. That's how you write it. And it's fixed, so it's not going to change. It's just $58.47. Define the profit function. That's P. So basically, how am I going to find out if I make money or not? So again, profit is going to be do I sell enough Ziploc bags to cover how much I cost, how much I spent. So that's just going to be 1x minus 58.47. Because if I sell 59 Ziploc bags, I'm going to make 53 cents. And that's it. Then it asks you to put the numbers in. So the first one just asks for the revenue. So it's just R of X equals 1, but they sold 358 bags. That's pretty easy. Their revenue is they made $358. Now I want you to find the profit. So now that I know what this is, the profit is just going to be 358 minus 58.47, which without a calculator, I believe is 299.53 cents. That's how much money they profited. And the last one says, if they made a profit of that much, find out how many Ziploc bags they sold. So if I know the profit was this much, I don't know how many Ziploc bags they sold, and this is not changing my fixed cost, then I would just solve. So I'll let you do that on your own and see if you can check with the answer key. All right, another video down. Looks like we have a couple more pages before Unit 2.